What's going on, guys? It's Barry Goat, and in this video I'm going to be showing you my user options for H1Z1 King of the Kill. So the first thing you want to do is you want to open up Steam. You want to go down in your library and find King of the Kill, right click it, go to Properties, go to Local Files, and browse Local Files. Then you want to scroll down and go to User Options. You want to right click User Options and hit Properties and make sure the Read Only box is unchecked. That way it'll save that way you can save it. Click on it, open it up, and for display, my refresh is 0, my maximize is 0, my full screen width is 1366 by 768, and same for my windowed. I play on windowed mode, and the full screen mode is windowed full screen. My HDPixelPlus, now this is like your render quality in the settings, and I'll show you that here in a second. I put that on 0.85. And then for rendering, the effects is 2, the overall quality is -1, the texture quality is 1, shadows are 1, floral is 1, render distance, I put it at 1500, but then when I land, I'll change it to 500. UseDepthOfField 0, gamma 0, MaximumFPS is -1, UseLOD 0, smoothing is 0, SpeedTreeLOD is 1, ModelQuality is 1, FogShadowsEnable 0, ambient occlusion is what AO stands for, that's 1, interior lighting is 0, vertical field of view, this is personal preference, I like being all the way out. Sometimes I'll play on like 65. The lighting quality is 0, particle 1, max local shadows is 4. I don't really turn off shadows, but I've heard that if you can if you don't like them. I guess that's more of a personal preference. Motion 0 or motion blur is 0. Controls, leave that default. Sound, this is all your volume, so that's like personal preference. Video streamer, I keep all this the same. Auto refuse, this just leave that. General 0, performance setting 2, mouse sensitivity I play on 4, and my ADS I play on 3, but I also have a really high DPI. It's like 1100. Scope mouse sensitivity is 6, vehicle mouse sensitivity is 21. That reduce input lag, you can have it on or off. I like go back and forth, and I can't really tell a difference, so I don't even know if that does anything. My voice chat, just leave all that the same. Your voice, you can leave all that the same. The UI, first time event enabled 0. I use like the 4 little crosshairs or lines for my reticle. Reticle show cone of fire. If you want the show cone of fire on, you can just type 1. I used to use it, but I'm going to try it without lately. Center inventory. If you want the inventory to be like in the center of the screen, type that to be 1. Or if you don't, type it 0. Legacy hit marker 1. I think the legacy hit marker in the user options means that it's like the small hit markers now. It's not the big ones, the big flashy ones that they made for the last, or the update before the last one. Classic reticle, I think I did that right, but I'm not sure. That would be like your shotgun reticle. When you zoom in, it has that big circle, or when you go first person, it has the big circle. Just put classic reticle equals 1. If it doesn't work, then we'll find out. Just don't do that. Then that's pretty much it. Go to File and hit Save. Exit out. And then if you want these to like, if you want these to be permanent and you're not going to change anything in game, just right click user options, go to properties, and check that read only box and hit apply. And then I always go back and forth with some settings, so I don't put it on read only. Then you can exit out of that. And then I do have some launch options. I don't know if they really make a difference, but I've talked to some royalty players and they all say this is what they use. You want to go -nosplash, -noPause, -CPUCount equals 4. Now, yours might not be 4. It really depends on how many cores you have. Max memory equals, I have 16 gigs of RAM, so that's I'm pretty sure you can go into like the system and figure out how much you actually have. -exThreads equals 8. Now, exThreads, it's 8 because you have to take your CPU count number and times that by 2, and then that's how you get that. The last one is -malloc equals system. Just hit OK. And you can pause the video so you can type all that in. I'm just trying to get this video through. And then that's pretty much it for that. Now, for my in-game settings, I'll show you those. Alright, so when you're at the menu, just go to settings, my graphics settings. My brightness is all the way down. This is the render quality. I put it at 85. This has a huge difference on your frames. Render distance, obviously. We basically went through this. I don't put VSync on. What that does is it just like it basically caps at 60 frames. Like it won't go below 60 frames. Everything's low for my settings except tree quality. I put on medium. And my gameplay, I use reticle 6. My mouse sensitivity is 4. Use the classic hit feedback. I put that on. That was the legacy feedback or legacy markers and the user options. Use raw mouse input. You want that to be on. Like I said, reduce input lag. You can turn it on or off. I don't think it really matters. Show cone of fire. You can turn that on or off. It's personal preference. I like to center the inventory so it's in the middle of the screen. And unless you have a joystick, you don't really need to mess with those. I don't know who plays with the joystick on this game. And that's it. If you guys enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe for more, and if you have any questions, type it in the comment section and I will try to reply to it. So that's it. Peace out.